right, we're here at CEA's Election Energy Summit event, and I am here with Michael Whatley, and we wanted to ask you a few questions. There's a lot of discourse right now in the energy environment. What is CEA doing to keep consumers informed?
Well, the biggest thing that we can do is let consumers know how the energy policy issues in Washington affect them on a day-to-day basis. So if we can actually talk to folks about why gasoline prices are at all-time record highs, why diesel is approaching $4, or why we've got good, solid natural gas prices today, then they can understand how that is going to affect public policy making and what needs to be changed in Washington.
So this is a first of its kind event. Why did you all want to have something like this right now, right in the midst of GOP nominations?
Well, it's not just GOP nominations. It's the presidential and the 2012 election cycle. At the end of the day, the policy decisions, the policy choices that folks make back in Washington are political choices. And so what we want to do is to let the political folks know that, hey, there are ramifications, that you're affecting everyday people, you're affecting everyday consumers of energy, and what a better way to do that than to try and inject energy issues into the political cycle. And it's not in a partisan way. We do events with Republicans, we do events with Democrats, but what we want to do as people are going to the polls is have them educated on energy policy issues, and then that can determine which way they're going to go.
What do you hope guests today will gain from this event and some of the speakers that are here?
Well, I think, what we want to do is obviously try and highlight what's going on here on the ground in Colorado. No state has a better energy mix in terms of renewables, in terms of natural gas and hydraulic fracturing, in terms of oil and oil shale, and the National Renewable Energy Lab being here. So it's a perfect microcosm of all the energy issues that we're going to see nationwide. And then a chance to bring in a couple of the presidential candidates with Newt Gingrich and Rick Santorum, who are obviously here because the caucuses are going to be tomorrow. So the timing, we thought, would be a perfect way to get this into the energy debate. In fact, this has worked out perfectly because this is a major component of their campaign swings through the state.
And what do you think is the biggest issue on the table right now in terms of regulation and policy and things that people need to be informed with?
There's such a big, wide variety of issues. If I had to pick one, I probably would say the president's decision not to grant a permit on the Keystone XL pipeline. But we have, climate change is still a pretty big debate. The offshore industry and the president's decision to shut down the Gulf of Mexico last year, which is still having reverberations. From a consumer's point, we are very, very concerned about record high gasoline prices, and we want to see Washington make some positive decisions to help reduce that.
What can members and people who want to be involved with CEA expect from you all this year in terms of programs that you're supporting or things that you're involved in?
Well, we're going to do a number of other events that are going to be similar to this, that will be tied into the campaign cycle. We're going to be doing them all around the country. We also will be doing a couple different summits in Washington, D.C. And, for folks that join up, we'll get, daily information, weekly information on what's going on. And we encourage them to let the policymakers know, to contact the governors, to contact their representatives, contact senators, and let people know that they need to take consumers' voices into account when making energy policy.
Perfect. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.